Welcome to Quilting with Mary Beth and Donna. Today we catch up after not talking for a while, and then we talk about Mary's experience at the Ozark's Peacemaker Quilt Show in Springfield that she attended a couple weeks ago, and digital printing, pros and cons. Glad you're here. Hello, Mary Beth.
Hello, Donna.
How are you doing today?
I'm peachy. How about you? Oh,
I am peachy.
that
What's that?
reminds me. I bought a whole case of peaches and I got one out to have for breakfast. I forgot it. Oh, sorry. That
Squirrel.
just,
That's
stuff that
funny.
reminds you. Peachy.
That's
Okay.
funny. That's
I'll have to
fine.
get
Well,
back on track.
so today is July 3rd, and it's a federal holiday. So,
Oh,
I don't know if that means anything. Um,
me.
uh, my town yesterday was, like,
Mm.
dead. There was, like, nobody out. I'm like, "That's a
Oh,
thing." I would think that
well,
there'd
you
be
should
more
have been
people
in,
out.
yeah, you should have been in Kansas City because we went to Leawood for my doctor's appointment. And Rob kept saying, "Look at the traffic coming out of the city." I mean, it was just bumper to bumper
Oh,
from, uh, Harrisonville all the way into the city. And I go, "Well,
wow.
just think we'll be in that coming out." And we were.
Was it bad? It take you a long time to get
Yes, it was
home?
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it took. I was, like, kinda dozy and stuff, so I didn't really pay any attention, and I made him stop and get me an ice cream cone, so, that took a little more time.
Where did you stop and get ice cream?
Oh, in Clinton. We waited
Oh,
till we got, but
yeah.
it was still a lot of traffic there because of the lake traffic,
Right,
that I mean,
right.
that's what we were all in the whole time.
Yeah,
So, um, so yeah, it was terrible traffic, and he goes, "Man, I don't miss the city." I said, "I don't either, and we used to be in this every weekend."
yeah.
So, yeah, we're happy to be here,
Well,
and
you're
it was
you
good to
you
get
when
home.
you get the traffic, though, you get the traffic. It's not like,
Yeah.
in Kansas City, there was traffic, but it wasn't like y I mean
Well, we were used to the daily traffic,
right, right,
but
and
even
lake
today
traffic is
when we
different.
Yeah, but when we c and then on the weekends, we would come down here, so we'd have to deal with that lake traffic, to get down here and, or get home. Oh my gosh, getting home was terrible because sometimes he'd work on Saturdays, and then we'd haul out of there on Saturday afternoon. Well, everybody was already here,
Well, it
so
well, see, there you go. You spent years being that bad traffic, so
yeah,
now
I
you're a
know,
native.
we hated it. Yeah.
Local. Now you're a local. Oh, well,
Yeah.
so do you have any big plans for the 4th of July?
Kyle and, his wife and child are coming, so, only one boy, but we get to spend some time with them, and they're
They're
gonna
the ones
spend the
that have
night,
the
and
baby?
yeah,
They have the baby, right?
Eli. Uh-huh.
Well, that's fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Um, I think we're
Are
going
you
to go up to the lake house just for the day,
okay?
um, for a while during the day, and then we will come home and we will hunker down, um, for the fireworks that will sound like World War III. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Last night,
Yeah.
a
We don't
big
miss that
boom.
part either.
Yeah, there was a big boom. I think it was about 8:30, so I took Vale out real quick before he got all freaked out. And then I set him up. He knows exactly what to do. He put a bed in the guest bathroom, turn on the fan, and you just let him sit in there and pant. So when I went to bed about
Oh,
2:15, he was asleep, which was good. So
yeah.
I don't know. So
I
it'll be so we don't do anything during the holidays just because,
yeah.
it
Oh,
gets crazy, and it's gonna be
I
crazy
know.
tonight too, and it's gonna be crazy
Yeah.
tomorrow night. It'll be crazy
We
probably
heard
Saturday night.
I heard booms going off last night. Rod helped the neighbor, with hay. He didn't do anything but drive his truck, but, they loaded it on his truck and then on a trailer, and he brought it home, so he didn't get home till, like, 9:00, 9:30. I said, "See,
Mhm.
aren't you wishing you'd have stopped when I told you I was hungry on the way home instead of just getting ice cream?" But, he sent me back a crying face, but anyway, he ate dinner late, and while he was sitting there eating, I heard booms, and I turned around and go, "Was that fireworks?" And he goes, "Yeah." "Oh, great. Here we
Did
go."
was it were there any that was close?
I just heard boom, so usually, excuse me, usually the people down at the end of our road, like down where B starts, K and B, they usually have a big party and fire off stuff, but it nothing is really usually close, but the guy next door may shoot something off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I've never liked the 4th of July. I was a little girl, um, my memory as a little girl, like, 4 or 5, we lived in Los Angeles, and I was so sure that our house was gonna burn down that I've never
Mm.
liked the 4th of July.
Well, listen, I see people saying, "Oh, well, sparklers are safe because they don't go boom." My cousin and I were out playing in the yard and 4th of July weekend, and we lit sparklers, and he was going, around and around, and a spark hit his shirt, and it just burned a hole like a foot circle in his front of his shirt.
Yeah.
We went into the house, and he goes, "Mom, Mom, hey, Mom, Mom, look." And she turned around and looked, and she goes, "What did you do to your shirt?" Like like he did it on purpose. I'm like, "He caught on fire."
Well, it's still his fault.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, even sparklers are not safe,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
anyway,
and
that's my story.
we've had more rain this year, but lots of areas haven't
Yeah,
had it, so,
right. That does help because, gosh, I've always been scared they were gonna set the woods on fire down here, and then it would just burn forever.
yeah,
But thankfully, we have had a lot of rain, so
yeah, that's good.
yeah,
Okay, so
here we go.
you've had a puppy for almost a month now,
Oh,
huh?
she is yes, I got her at 8 weeks, and she's 12 weeks now, so
Yeah, so it's been a month, and we haven't talked since then. So there
mm,
hasn't been a whole lot of sewing going on, I'm assuming.
none. I don't think any. Oh, I got one of those dog playpens, but I am so tired that I don't even feel like coming in here. I'm so pooped. Don't if you're over 60, don't get a lab.
Don't get a
They're a
puppy.
lot.
You could get an adult dog, but don't get a puppy.
Well, I think smaller dogs are okay, but man, like I have to pick her up. She weighs 20 pounds now, you know? So I have to chase her to bring her in the house. I can't wait to get that collar. I have to chase her to bring her in the house, and sometimes I can, get her in a corner by the garage in the house and corner her, and she's trying to dodge around me, and she's a lot of fun.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Um, so I was thinking this morning, did you ever, finish fixing that Highway 36 quilt, or has it been
No,
is it
it's
still
laying there staring at me.
cool?
Yeah, I gotta fix it.
Yeah. So, okay, I was wondering about that. I, one of the young men in my church asked if he could contract me to make a baby quilt for his coworker, the lady that does the sound in the church. And
Mhm.
so I said, "Sure." And, so I'm making one of those, like, around the world little baby quilt that I love
Oh, yeah.
with that, um, Missouri Star, technique that you hate because it's all biased and all that kinda
Oh,
stuff, but
gosh,
I
I
love
hate
that.
this.
I love that I mean, I love making it that way because you can all I need is 24 squares, 12 sandwiches to sew together, and it's gonna take maybe 3 hours to make the whole quilt.
Yeah.
So I finished that. I was working on that this morning, and I got it all put together, and I looked at it, and I'm like, "Well, that doesn't look right." And so I had a block turned, and I was worried that it was more than 1 block, and then I looked, and I'm like, "Did I do that? I don't I did I do that in the sewing process?" But apparently I just stuck it up on the wall and never noticed it.
Yeah.
Took a picture
I
of it too.
know, look at me.
Yeah.
I
So
know, take a picture, you'll see all 10 of them then like I did. Ugh.
well, I don't even know. I mean, I assume that I did mine correctly, but I have no
Yeah.
idea if mine was
Oh,
correct or
you
not.
probably did. I'm sure
Yeah, I
you
don't
did.
know. So,
They had
but anyway, so I've gotta
distractions
do that.
happening.
I wanna do that and get that finished today. And then I've been working on a big, Judy Niemeyer, quilt for somebody. And then I'm gonna put your twirl
Girl.
on twirl on,
Hey.
and I'm hoping to have that to you for the end of the month.
Hey.
We'll
I'll
see.
make my binding to take with me to retreat, and maybe I can get her done.
So, have you thought about what you're going to so we have a retreat at the end of the month, and this is the retreat that we had for years in Kinderhook,
Mhm.
Illinois, which is just across the border from Hannibal. In
Yeah.
Missouri, Hannibal, Missouri to Kinderhook was about 20 minutes or so, 20 minutes. And
Uh-huh.
we, got to the point where we don't think that they were treating us as well as we needed to be treated, and it was just getting more expensive. Well, they weren't. They weren't feeding us like they had been, and they were just kinda
No. Yeah.
somebody got married and things went downhill quick.
Well, and see, and I didn't know them before anybody got married, so
Oh, that's true. That's true.
and I talked with her the last time I was there, and she was so nice to me, so I don't know.
She's
I
nice.
didn't yeah.
But anyway, so now we're doing they're trying out Art Nest, which
Yes.
is 9 miles from my house.
Yay.
I don't know if that's good or not. Um,
Oh, yeah.
it's good because now I don't have to worry, like, Ed of course, Ed yesterday was on the phone with somebody and said they invited him to speak in Chicago on that Sunday. And I'm like, "Well,
Oh,
of course they did, because it's my retreat, and you always have to ruin my retreat."
oh,
But I said, "It doesn't matter because I mean, I can sleep at home if I need to." So, um,
well,
and then Friday, I got a jury duty summons for that Tuesday, so I'm like, "Okay, fine."
uh,
At least we're not paying $800 for this retreat as
right, no kidding.
yeah,
That
so
got to be expensive up there.
yep. So
Well, and then Heights Point called me and said, "We don't wanna lose you, we want you to schedule again," and I'm like, "Well, I can't do it
I
this
think
year,
that's
but
good. I
may"
think that's good. I mean, Heights Point is
Yeah,
great, and if
it
somebody's
is.
about it, then they don't have to come, so
No, I don't think anybody was. No one has said anything about it. I wanted to try Arts Nest just because,
yeah.
you know? And, but the people and I'm sure the people at Art Nest are very nice too. Um, I just we've been here several times to Heights Point, and it's good, and the people are good, and we don't have to cook, and we don't have to worry about meals, and that's helpful.
Yeah.
So, and they assured me that by the end of next year, I think it is, they'll be getting all new mattresses and stuff, so that'll help. Twin
Uh,
beds. All the twin beds will be replaced.
that's good. That'll be good.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think going back there is fine. There's the whole added thing about, um, who's cooking and all that kinda stuff is just not I think that's fine for a smaller retreat, but for somebody where you've got, like, I don't know.
30 people.
I don't know. I would like to know how much it would really cost to the way that they do it at Arts Nest, how much it would cost to really, cater something. Even if it's just one
Well,
meal, cater one meal and say, "Okay, here's sandwich meat and stuff, and, breakfast is on your own," type of thing.
yeah, they
What that
have
would
a caterer, like a place that does catering for them, but she told me it's very expensive, so,
yeah, that's too
you can
bad.
make up your own mind. I mean, so that might get us back up to the $800 point if we did that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. So,
Yeah, so who knows which way to go.
what you need to do? What you need to do is you need to pay don't pay for catering, but pay for somebody to come cook for you.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Huh. Anywho, so that's coming up. So we're doing Art Nest at the end of the month. And I haven't even thought about it yet. What are you thinking about working on?
Well, of course, I have to take that stupid Christmas thing with the teeny weeny little blocks that I was working on at
Mhm.
Tennessee. I gotta, because I have to finish that. But then I decided I wanna take one of my new kits, um, so I'll probably take I mean, how long are we gonna be there? How many days is this?
A week.
Yeah, so I need to take, like, 2 or 3 of my stuff I draw out of the
Yeah,
jar
yeah,
and then 1 new kit. I think that's how I'm gonna do things. If I take 1 new kit to the retreat and then, 2 or 3 out of the jar,
yeah,
maybe I can get oh, that way I can work on something that's current and it's not 5 years old and I'm saying, "Oh, look, my laundry basket quilt." And everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, I did that one a long time ago."
yeah. I think, I don't know. See, now I'm getting to the point where I've got so many sewing machines that I have to be careful what I work on because you don't wanna mix
Yeah,
projects.
yeah,
So and I need to figure out what sewing machine I think I'm gonna take my big Bernina. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take my big Bernina to the lake and just have that there, and
yeah,
then I'll have my Juki here, and then I can still travel with my other one. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know what I'm gonna
whatever.
I really like
However it
my
works.
Juki, but I really kinda wish it had a zigzag stitch on it so I could do some applique, but
Yeah,
I've got other machines I can do applique on. So anyway,
right.
so, I need to figure out what I wanna work on. I need to I've got a Judy Niemeyer that I've had since I moved, so that's 5 years, and it's an ombre, has ombre colors in it, and I don't I wanted to take it last to the last retreat, but I couldn't find it. So, I need to figure out where I know I've seen okay, I have the directions or whatever,
Mhm.
and I have a friend gave me her marked up directions on how to cut it right, because I think somebody said that the Judy Niemeyer stuff is not so greatly written anymore because they try to do I don't know, they try to encompass too many things or something, but they're hard to
Well,
understand. But I just need to find the I just need to find the bag of fabric. So I'd kinda really like to take that one and work on that one, but, I probably if I started looking for it now, I might be able to find it. But, I don't know what else. I've got all those, what do you call it? Laundry basket mini quilts that I'm so far behind on, so I've got 4 or 5 of those that I need to do.
yeah.
And then, years ago, I mean, this is when I was still in Colorado, it was years ago, I, was fell in love with the Sweetwater fabrics. And Sweetwater is the one that has a lot of, like, newsprint and stuff like that,
Oh,
type
yeah.
type
I
fabrics.
love that.
And they had a box of the month type thing. And I'm smarter now that I do the mini quilts, but
You
I'm
are.
smarter now, but I've probably got 6 boxes that have never even been opened.
Oh,
And they're different
good.
projects. They're not like quilt projects. Like, I opened one of them up and I started messing with the fabric, just to figure out what fabric needed to be used for what, but I haven't done anything with it since, and they're not quilts, they're little like, this one has little bags and a pin cushion and a little table runner, and they're
Okay.
little things, but I'm disappointed in myself for not being able to actually focus enough to do
Look at this one. Can you see it?
Oh, that's pretty. What is that?
Yeah, it's another,
Oh,
Amanda
Coral
Murphy.
Coral Lady?
It's yeah, Diamond Jubilee. When I saw it, I was at the Mennonite store
Uh-huh.
up in Versailles, and I went, "Oh, it's another Amanda Murphy." So I got it.
That's funny.
And I have found I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I have found this book, uh, what does it say? Red, White, and Blue Star Quilts by, Judy Martin. Look at this one. Oops, this one. Oops. Can you see
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get
Can
a
I just
big one. Oh,
can
here. Huh?
can I just say that a quilt that I quilted is in that book?
It is? Which one?
It's the red and white one with all the stars.
The red and white one. It's Red, White, and Blue Star book.
It's red and white, and it has a whole bunch of stars on it. It's big.
Any of those?
Nope, nope.
Yes. No? Okay. Let me keep going. Not this.
This is great podcast.
Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Oh, golly. Oh,
Keep going, keep going.
okay. Do
I
you
think
have
it's
this
that
book?
that's it. That's no, wait, let me look
Ah,
at that one again.
oh,
I think that's it.
oh, wait, it'll tell me. Yes, quilted by Donna Smith, our very own.
And that
Lovely.
Tracy, pieced it. Tracy at Lyons Quilting pieced it.
Tracy Barber of Lyons Quilting in
Yep.
Colorado. Ha
She
ha.
texted me last week and said, "Can you do me you know, the elephant, the paper pieced elephant?" Remember
What
Jolene did
Jolene
one of
did?
those? Yeah.
Mhm.
She wants me to quilt one of those for Quilt Affair, so that should be coming here in the next couple of weeks. That's in
That'll be
September.
fun.
Yeah. So anyway, what were we talking about?
What you're taking to a retreat?
Yeah. So I just I don't know. I need to do something somehow, but
Mhm.
at least
That'll
I've
be
been quilting more. I've
that's
done
good.
3 or 4 custom quilts so far this year, so that's been good. I'm at least I'm getting down here some.
You
Not
were having a
quite where I should be.
issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were having an issue with motivation.
yeah.
Is
I
that
st
burnout?
I think it's just laziness. I think I'm just a
Oh,
lazy,
mhm.
slothy SOB.
Did you see this dress?
Is that for your dog?
Yeah, for 4th of July, Rod's gonna die when I bring her out in that. Anyway,
Too funny. Okay, so, we said we were gonna talk about stuff today, and one of the things we
yes,
were gonna talk about was a couple of weeks ago was the, um, quilt show in Springfield, and it's what's the name of that quilt show?
Ozark Peacemakers Quilt Show,
And
and
it
it's the Ozark Quilt Makers I'm sorry, Ozark Peacemakers, uh, Quilt
Rich
Guild that puts it
Quilt
on.
Guild.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's a big show,
Uh-huh.
isn't it?
It was
Is
held
it the
yeah,
same is it the same size as the regional?
there were
Or
800 quilts entered.
wow.
Yeah. It was held June 11th to the 13th, and there was also a cherrywood exhibit, so that's pretty
Oh, yeah,
big
that's cool.
to have that, and then there was a Route 66 exhibit because Springfield is the birthplace of Route 66, so there's a lot going on in Springfield right now about that, and so they had an exhibit, and it was so cool because they were all the same size about as cherrywood, so like 24 by 24, whatever,
Okay,
and, it was all things that you see on the Route 66. So, gas stations or,
cool.
you know, things like that, national or, monuments or whatever that or
Cool.
something that just triggers someone that says, "Oh, yeah, I've seen that," you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, so it was pretty fun.
So, tell me about
Uh,
the show.
well, they also had a whole aisle that was all Quilts of Valor quilts that have been donated or whatever, and that was kinda nice to see, they were pretty cool. There was a Bloomington Normal, I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe Normal is a city, I don't know. Bloomington/Normal Modern Quilt Guild
Mhm.
Traveling Modern Mini Exhibit, so that was kind of fun. There was a quilted wearable exhibit. There was a section set up for the lady from Ozark that's an appraiser,
Okay.
so she was appraising quilts. There was more than 50 vendors, and I got to talk to Lorelei from Pigs in a Blanket, who we
Oh,
have
yeah.
interviewed here, and
Did
I
you
got to
see that
talk to Angela. Huh?
did you see that, her fabric came out yesterday?
No, but I knew
No.
she was talking about it when we were
Yeah,
there.
I think it was, KC Makers, who posted the her fabric. It's really cute.
Yeah, and then we
And who
saw
was the
Angela
last
from
person?
Angela's what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, we saw Angela from Angela's DIY, the other young girl that
Okay,
started
that's good. Yeah.
designing patterns, so that was fun too, and the best part was both of them were like, "Oh, I remember you," so yay. I made an impression. I hope it was good.
Cool.
So that was fun. Yeah, so it was really a good show. A lot of beautiful quilts and, uh, Sherry and I would just, like, stop at one and go, "Oh my gosh," like, we could have stood there all day and looked at that one applique. I can't remember who did it, but it was tiny, tiny applique just everywhere, all over that quilt.
Hmm,
Beautiful.
cool. So
Yeah.
it was worth the trip, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool,
So,
cool.
yeah, they had it at the fairgrounds, which makes it a lot better because there's plenty of parking and plenty of space, you don't feel crowded and all that. I have gone to it when it was at a church, a mega church there in Springfield, and it was good, but this was really nice because it was so big,
Was it the
so much
Toe
space.
Church?
No, 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 it was not.
Oh, okay.
What church? Every time they advertise that church on TV down here too, all the time, and I'm like, "Oh, there's a pastor that thinks toes can grow back." Anyway,
Too funny.
yeah.
Well, cool. So you enjoyed it. Did you buy anything?
Yes, I bought a laundry basket quilt kit.
For what? What's the pattern?
Make. Um, well,
For
hang
you to
on.
make.
What um, for me to make someday. Uh,
Where did you buy it from? Were they there?
no, I bought it from Red Barn Quilting from Oklahoma, isn't it?
Oklahoma?
Yeah. So it's this one, the Holiday Star.
Yeah, is it the pre-cut?
No, I wish. But she goes I said, "Oh, that one's" I saw it up on the wall, and I said, "Oh, I love that." She goes, "We have the kit." I go, "You do?" So she brought it over to me and shows me this box, and I went, "Oh, okay." She goes, "Do you wanna see the fabrics?" And she opens it. I was done when she opened it because this one is the one I've been looking for. Hang on. I've been looking for this one, and they don't make it anymore, I don't think.
Oh,
No
really?
one has
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
And all I got was, like, an eighth of a yard, but I'm, like, petting it. It's so pretty.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
When the makers make a fabric like that sells out so fast, either other makers should catch on and do it too, or make some more of this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's gone. I couldn't find it anywhere. But it's Farmer's Daughter, for anybody that knows what I'm talking about.
Is
Through
fabric is farmer's
Mhm.
daughter?
That's
Oh,
yeah,
oh, so
from
it's
Edita
okay,
Sitar.
so it is a laundry basket's fabric.
Yes, because there is a farmer's daughter that Lori Holt does too,
Right, right.
not to be confused with that one, so
Um, did you did you watch the whole video the other day of, Tula and her garage sale?
no, I did not.
Darn it, Mary Beth, you're supposed to watch and report.
Oh, well, did you?
No, I don't need
No,
nothing. I mean,
I
it's
have
gonna
a
be
baby
crazy.
in my house.
I
Oh,
don't know I mean, I don't know how she's gonna do it, but it's gonna be it's gonna be a nightmare, I'm
uh,
sure, but I don't know how
I
she's gonna do
know.
it. That's why I was hoping
I
that you
want the
guys
skunk. I just want the skunk, I don't want anything else, but I love that what is it called? Blackwork or whatever it is, skunk, and he's got the little lavender color flower on him. He's just so cute.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well,
cute
my
person.
town's gonna be kicking next week just because that's gonna be going on online, I'm sure. So,
You know, I just figure it's gonna be internet is gonna be crashing across the world with this one.
banks are gonna close because of run on
I
cash.
know, it's gonna be nuts. They're gonna be contacting us saying, "Are you sure you're was this you spending this kind of money at this place?" "Yeah, that was me."
Too funny.
No,
Yep, it's gonna
I'm not getting in on it.
yeah, yeah. Well, and I'm just looking at some of the comments online, it's like, "Well, we hope they don't," that they don't allow people to just buy everything and sell it for, 10 times more. Because that's what they do. People buy the stuff and they just
Right.
hold on to it, and then they put it on for
Yeah, like
sale.
featherweights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it's a commodity.
I get it.
Um, okay, and then we were gonna talk about, digitally printed fabric.
Yes. Have you used it? Do you
Yes.
know? Do you like it?
It doesn't it doesn't quilt very well.
That's what I hear. That's what a lot of people are saying, and it pulls the threads so it
Mm.
distorts the picture or whatever,
Yeah,
the
it
print.
it it kind of I don't know what you would call it. It's almost like it splashes the fabric when you quilt with it. Um, and I don't know. I guess I've seen something that says that they don't really hold up to washing either, but I don't know. So what do you know about it?
Nope. Well, let me tell you. Um, First of all, I said, "What is digitally printed fabric?" So I took notes from the Missouri Star website because I like their little blurb. It says it's a process that uses specialized inkjet technology to print a design directly from a computer onto fabric. This method enables the creation of incredibly complex, high resolution patterns with an unlimited number of colors without the need for traditional screens or rollers. For quilters, this opens up a whole new world of creative possibilities, turning a simple piece of cloth into a true work of art. It means you can find fabric that looks like paintings, photographs, or intricate watercolor designs, giving your quilts a unique and stunning visual impact that was once difficult to achieve. They make it sound like roses and sunshine because they sell the fabric. You know what I'm saying? But quilters are not loving it. So, uh, it's I mean, they say it's inkjet technology. So, if you've ever used, uh, the printer sheets with your
Yeah. Yeah.
they fade over time after you've washed them several times.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, okay, when I think of digitally printed, I think of, um, panels, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's
Yeah,
like
they are too.
equilter.com has a lot of digitally printed stuff, and
Yeah.
I understand the uniqueness of it, but I wonder, 1, if you've got a line of fabric, why does the whole line of fabric have to be digitally printed?
Okay, so here's what I found out. The I put in, "How is traditional quilting cotton printed?" And it says, it goes through the process of all the combing and all the stuff that you do to make cotton fabric. And then the plain fabric is washed to remove impurities, and then it's dyed or printed, uh, with digital designs using specialized ink on roller screens. So the design is printed on
Like a
with
silk
roller
screen or
screens.
something, like a silk
Yes,
screen. Okay, so
right.
how was regular fabric done?
Well, that's how regular fabric's done, with ink on a
Okay,
roller thing. So, the inkjet the other one is like inkjet, so you pull a picture off of the internet or however you've got it, whatever the companies probably have a program that they've got it on the computer, and then they print it off of that, and it's just like a printer. So, the way you can tell the difference is to look at the fabric, the back of the fabric, the original fabric. Um, if it's digital, it'll be white on the back,
okay. Mhm.
and there's no I didn't know this part, those little dots on the selvage that tell you the different there's not any of those. I
Okay.
didn't know that. So, there's that. And then the pros and cons. I don't know if I had any pros, but it says some people find the digital feels softer, and then others said it was stiff. So that part's mixed. And many people complain that the digital fabric fades after a few washings, and then the problem with quilting it, that it kind of pulls the fabric or pulls the thread that's where the needle goes in, and it
Yeah,
pulls on the thread and
yeah,
changes your yeah.
yeah, it takes away the color from it.
Yeah. So if you do not like the idea of digital printing fabric, look for these companies. So Free Spirit, Moda, RJR, uh, and then um, some of the companies that utilize both processes are Robert Kaufman, Bernatex's slash Contempo, Hoffman California Fabrics, which I think are a lot of those panels. And then I put in Tim Holtz because I have some Tim Holtz that's white on the back. And I thought, if they're free spirit, then, you know, but it says that most of free spirits are the traditional print,
Mm.
but some of Tim Holtz are not. Some of his are digitally printed. Or yeah, digitally printed. So,
Well, that's interesting because, I don't know. I mean, I don't there should be some kind of a like a warning maybe, like, this is
yeah,
digitally something on that you can really so you don't have to, like, be a sleuth to figure out if it's digitally printed or not.
you
But
shouldn't have to do all that much homework to buy quality quilt shop fabric. You know what I
right.
mean?
So,
I re
okay, so when you say Moda,
Mhm.
which, I love Moda fabric because it's just so lovey-dovey, comfy,
Yeah,
feels
they're
good.
not, and they don't do that digital
But
stuff.
is this is a stupid question, but is Riley Blake its own company, or is Riley Blake somebody that comes from Moda? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Riley Blake factor fabric, is that,
Is that a
printed, or is
different
that
company than Moda?
huh?
Gosh, is Riley Blake different from Moda?
Well, it's a fabric designer, but
Yeah,
I don't know if they're a separate company or not. Talk.
oh, sorry. I just was looking it up. It just says it's a manufacturer based in Utah. I don't know, it didn't even mention them whenever I was looking all this up.
Riley Blake fabrics are widely considered high quality premium cottons. They're very popular among quilters and sewists. Um, famous for their confetti cotton solids and extensive designer prints. I don't
It says, "Yes, Riley Blake" this is AI saying this to me. "Yes, Riley Blake designs produces many digitally printed fabrics, especially for their scenic panels." So I'm saying that panels are definitely digital. Maybe that's why they're so wonky when you try to square them up, or straighten them because 'cause they're so weird.
um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I
Says,
think that
however it says, however, they still produce a large portion of their standard 100% quilting cottons using traditional screen printing.
okay.
So,
I would assume that for a lot of the companies that's the
yeah.
case.
Mhm.
I understand the panels because that's a little different. I mean, that's a little bit more intricate and stuff like that. But, I was doing a quilt for somebody, I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, and I'm like, "Oh, that's digitally printed," and it was a border. I mean, it was like a not a board. I mean, it wasn't a panel, it was a piece of fabric. So, I don't know. I I I don't know if we
Yeah,
should.
I got a piece of I got some fabric, and it has a has white on the back, and I took it in to City's Edge because I don't know, I was looking to match it up with something, um, and so, uh I looked at I was looking at it and I go, "Why is this, white on the back?" And Amy was like, "Well, it's digitally printed. That's how they are." And I thought, "Oh, I did not know that." So that's what's caused me to get more involved with looking up what in the world this is and why are they doing it this way. I'm sure it's less expensive, but
Um, I don't know. Let me look at the back of this fabric. Keep talking.
I know. See, that's what this is what it brings us to is looking at the backs of our fabric now. Let me look at this one because
Well,
it's
I
all the
find it
way.
kind of funny. Find it kind of funny that they're talking about how, um, like Free Spirit and RJR are they're good. They say they don't digitally print, right?
Mhm, right.
But I don't know if I would consider them the best quality fabric, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, they're one of the
Spirit,
most popular
Free
op
Spirit has I am leery of like Free Spirit because the weave is so loose that stuff seeps through. I mean, like batting seeps through.
but isn't that what Tula's is?
Yeah. And I don't know, I don't necessarily know that I have found that with Tulas, but I know that, all the cave fabric I have a king size quilt that I can't use because it was so loosely, woven that the wool batting is, like, just come out of it.
Doesn't that make you mad?
It's horrible.
Yeah,
So
well, that's what I'm thinking about if they digitally print these fabrics and then we put our time and effort into them. Let's say we make a Judy Niemeyer or anything really, and we take it to be quilted and it pulls on the and that's not the quilter's fault,
mm-mm. Yeah.
that's the fabric. So then that quilt doesn't look great afterwards, and then what? I mean, you've put all your work into it.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I think that if you think you're ruining the quilt, you're probably a little bit too particular, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's as big a deal, but you just I notice it because I'm sitting there looking at it, but I don't think anybody would say, "Oh my gosh, this isn't gonna win best of show because it's digitally printed." I don't know.
well,
Fabric.
people are noticing, though, that the after it's been quilted, that it's pulled the threads. I mean, people are noticing that. So, would a judge?
That would be interesting to see. I mean, I'm sure that I can't imagine that you would be judged harshly because your fabric sucks. But maybe I don't know, that's a good question. We need to find a quilt judge and say, what is
Yeah.
that?"
Why don't we do that? That's a good idea.
Or the quilt appraiser,
Gosh,
like, that's
get
the quilt
somebody with
appraiser.
some knowledge in here.
The quilt appraiser. I wonder if
Yeah,
a quilt appraiser would say, "Oh, well, this is digitally printed, so it's not worth as much." It's a good
yeah.
question. We should ask these questions. That is what society wants from us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds wanna know.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, I would wanna know if I was doing quilts for show, I would want to make sure that it was not there wasn't gonna be any kind of problems.
yeah. Well, friends of Mary Beth, Quilting with Mary Beth, tell us, what do you think about the digitally printed
And do you even know
fabric,
about it?
and do you even
Yeah,
know about it?
yeah, that's a good
Um,
question. Do you know about it?
have you heard about this intrusive
Yeah,
fabric?
right. Listen to our podcast, and you'll know a little bit. You'll know as much as we do.
Do you have to listen to all the stupid stuff first to get to with the real questions?
Right.
But we all know you're just sewing anyway, and you're just keeping us in your ears so you don't talk to yourself.
I just wonder if they keep us in their ears really seriously. 'Cause they'll be like, "Have you seen that girl that's really young that she makes all those cool quilted dresses and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, we interviewed her like a year and a half ago." You did? I missed that one.
Oh, we need to go on a re-listen. Everybody, you need to go back to the very beginning and
Yes,
re-listen because
start all over.
we are so much more polished now than we were.
We are so good at this.
Oh my goodness. Anywho,
Mhm.
well, I think that you need to do something today or tomorrow.
Well, I do have people coming to clean at 11, I mean, at 1 today, so I'm thinking I'll escape to in here while they're here, and me and Piper will come out and just hang out in here and
That'll
see
be
what we
fun.
can come up with. But it's like I came in here the other day and started cleaning, oh my gosh, and I found a rotary cutter laying there with the blade out, and I thought, "Ah, I'm trying to remember not to do this." So I shut the blade, I put it away, I reach over to grab something else, and I don't even know what I was grabbing, but my hand went under a piece of paper, and there was a open blade laying right there, and it got my finger and just and they're tiny little cuts. They don't amount to anything, but they
They
bleed and
bleed.
bleed and bleed, and I was trying to put fabric away, and I had to go get a Band-Aid, then I looked down, the Band-Aid was full, so I had to get a rubber glove. I would change my Band-Aid and got a rubber glove to go over my hand so I could put fabric away. Ugh.
I have a friend that has this cute little, pair of, or cute little, overall that she wears. It's a really thin, fabric, and it's I mean, it was I think she got this secondhand, but there's places that are worn through, so she gets me to put, little patches on it. So I put little leaves on it so that it looks cute. And so I was working on one the other day for her, and she was coming that day, so I needed to get it to her. And, I stuck the the pointy end of a seam ripper in my thumb, and
Oh,
I felt it, and I was like, "Ow, that hurt," but I didn't really think about blood, and then all of a sudden, there's this dark spot on the fabric. I'm like, "What's that?" And I lifted up, and there's all this blood red on my sewing machine.
isn't that crazy how
So
much we
I know, so I
bleed?
was like, "Okay," and I was leaving, like, in 15 minutes, so stuck it in a little bit of OxyClean and then took it over, and I said, "I'm sorry I bled on this. You're gonna have to get you're gonna have to work on the stain."
So what do you do, applique over the hole or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, just little
Yeah.
le just a I do 2 layers of leaf, so when you wash it, it'll fluff up on the edges, so
Oh, okay, cool.
it's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if she thinks it's cute, but I thought it was cute, so there you go.
Yep. Well,
So,
thanks for correcting me on my, Quilting with Mary Beth page about my retreat that you haven't signed up for. I know it's over a year away, but
can I say, have I ever signed up for one of your retreats?
no. But I thought I better let you this time. So I'll put your
And
name down.
just put my I've never submitted to one of your retreats, but I've been to 'em all.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then now you
Yeah,
changed
and
it
then
to now you edited the post to now it says August, and so they're like, "What is she talking about?"
oh, if they know me, they'll know. I mean,
Uh,
I was looking at something I typed, yesterday about my eyeball, and, I read it today, and I'm like, "Good grief." I had to go back and fix it, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm blaming that on the eye." But I don't think it was, I think it was me.
that's funny. I just go in the next day and I just delete the whole post, like, "Eh,
Oh, you do,
if you didn't see it in the last 12 hours, you don't need to see it."
oh, you do not.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah, like, that one didn't age well just for me, so there you
I
go.
have a I have a friend that posts stuff, and I read them, and it's like 12 hours later, and there's no comments on it, and there is no way that I can figure out what the heck she even said, so I'm thinking nobody else can figure it out either, so
Yeah,
don't
I,
I just scroll on.
I get it totally. I was gonna tell you, we're in the process of selling the condo in Atlanta, and,
Uh-huh.
and, it was supposed to close originally on the 29th of June, and, everything is going, everything is going fine. Like, we need more information on blah blah blah. Everything's fine. And then they said, well, they need to move it till the second because the lady, it's a first time home buyer, and Georgia has some kind of a program where they will give you the down payment so you can buy a house. And so anyway, this Georgia Dream thing has been a problem. So anyway, and we didn't know about this. We just, we're just doing our own
Yeah.
little thing. And then yesterday we get an email that says that the loan, it was supposed to close yesterday. So the loan is not going to close today. You must submit a change of date for the 10th. And and Ed's like, "Well, I'm not sure I wanna do that. I mean, it sounds like the buyer's not really, qualified and, this is you're holding us hostage, basically." And so
Right.
I love our realtor, she's really great and everything, but she sends us a letter from the loan officer, I guess, the guy who's funding this thing, and he just ripped us apart. He said, "It's all your fault. It's all the delays are your fault and blah, 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 and if this, and if you, do something, charge them or if you do anything, they'll probably walk." And I'm like, I was so mad at this guy because he was such a jerk. He's like, "If you knew about this and this is all your fault." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I told Ed, I said, "That's the realtor should not have let us see that letter because
Right?
it's like when they tell you what people say about your house when you're showing it. It's like, you don't need to know what they think about your house, right?"
I know. I listened on my Ring camera when people were looking, and I kinda wish I hadn't, but, I mean, everything they were saying I already knew, you
Yeah,
know?
but you don't wanna hear that, you know? So it's kinda
I
like,
know, but
"Wait,
then
don't make me feel bad because I'm selling you a house and you can't get your act together."
the people that did buy it, I heard her say, "But I like this house, and it's got everything we need," and she was going on and on to her husband, so and they
See
bought it.
that? Yes. I know.
I wanted to say over the Ring, "Yeah, listen to your wife," but they bought it, so we're all good.
You're funny. Anywho, okay, well, we're gonna shut this show down,
Okay.
and we will get on with the business of fixing quilts and quilting and getting our house clean and all that kinda stuff.
Yeah, all
Hunk
that stuff.
Hunkering down from the fireworks, and
Ah,
next
yeah, that'll
time we'll
be
see you, this nation will be 250 years old.
whoop, whoop. I did hang up my, by the way, real quick, hung up my, patriotic quilt, the eagle quilt in the living room. I had it hanging in there, and Rod came home from Canada, and I go, "Do you like my quilt?" And he goes, "No." So I took it down, and I told this friend of mine in Iowa, she went with her husband went with Rod to Canada, and I was like, "He didn't like my quilt." She goes, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, I took it down." She goes, "What? You put it back up. It doesn't matter if he liked it. Do you like it?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Mary, it's a beautiful quilt. You need to put it back up." So I did.
Yeah. Well, just don't ask him next time.
I'm not going to. I just think he doesn't have a sense of design. He did say, "I do like your quilts, but I just don't I'm not into patriotic stuff." And I was like, "Mm, you're not
But that's not
American."
really patriotic. I mean, it wasn't like
It's
red,
the
white, and blue. It was more green, blue, and maroon.
no, it's red, white, and blue, but it has some orangey, burnt orange color in it
Yeah.
and stuff.
I wouldn't
So
scream, it doesn't scream patriotic to me, it screams
it's got the
America.
eagle eagle. Yeah, America, that's what I say. I said, "It's not that it's patriotic, it's that you love America, you love living here, you're proud of your country." That's what it is.
Yep.
So,
Well, there you go, America, America. Mary Beth loves America, as do I.
America the beautiful. Yeah.
Let's sing. No, no.
No, let's call it a day.
Okay, Mary Beth, I will chat with you later. We'll try to do another one of these before the retreat, I guess, a couple
Oh,
weeks
yeah,
from
that'd
now.
be good.
And
Yeah.
I wanna know all the important stuff,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Whatever it is. Yep, you'll
Okay.
know it.
We
Okay.
will see you next time.
See you later.
We're so glad you were here with us today. And really, tell us what you think about digital printing. Have you noticed it? Are you a fan? Or do you have concerns? We'll see you next time.